Hi everybody. Today I'm going to try to show you how I made these flowers. I know it was about a month and a half ago or so I posted a video showing you several size flowers that I had made like these, and I promised that I would be showing you how I made them. Ran into a lot of problems with my camera, and I didn't have it kept, every time I tried to videotape, the camera would shut itself off, so I hadn't been able to. So here I am today. I'm going to give it another try. These flowers were made using the Philosohpy Cricut Cartridge from Close to My Heart. And this is what the cartridge looks like. And once you have made the cut, this is what your cut flower is going to look like. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a sponge, and I like to take my sponges, that you get the sponge in a nice big round sponge, and I like to just take it and I cut it into fours. I cut it into half and then half again, and then I half those halves, so I end up with, actually I end up with 8 pieces, not 4. It's a nice sized sponge, and with this I'm going to go ahead and sponge this cut. I'm going to sponge it yellow, and then I'm going to do all the tips in a tulip color. This is the Close to My Heart tulip ink. And here's the sunny yellow, and I'm going to make a red and yellow flower, and I believe they're called Tropical Skies, and the class, it's a hybrid tea. And so I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I will be right back. Okay, just to let you know, this is the book that comes with the art philosophy. And let's see, do I have it in the camera? Yes, I do. Okay, and you will find the particular cut that I'm going to use. It's on page 69, and this is the cut right here. And what I do is I like to number my pages. I've got it numbered 49, and what it is this lets me know I count the numbers this way. I start with 1 through 10, 11 through 20, and so on. And this is number 49. And although you cannot see the flower, whenever you do hit the font shift, you will be able to cut this particular flower right here. Okay, and what I've done already is I like to color the flower on both sides. So I've already done one side, and I'm going to go ahead and continue coloring this flower just very quickly. I'm going to take and just make this entire flower, and I cut it from the white daisy cardstock that is available through Close to My Heart. It is a nice cardstock. And if you go to my website, www.grandmarose, which is GRAMAROSE.MYCTMH.com, and you can reach my website, and you can go through and do some shopping online. You can actually look at the at our new catalog. Okay, so I am done coloring this flower. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the tulip, and I am going to sponge the edges. Just sponge them rather quickly in tulip, and this flower is going to look very, very natural. It's going to have a very natural look to it. I actually to be quite honest, this is my favorite flower. I know my mom had some growing in her yard when I was young, and I always loved the flowers. The yellow ones with the red tips. Never knew they had a name, but I know what they're called now. They are tropical skies, and they are from the hybrid tea. Okay, so I'm only going to sponge one side. Let's go ahead and close this. Then what I'm going to do next, we need to roll this flower up, and the way to do that is going to be, I like to take the tweezers. Oh wait, let's do one thing first here. Let's go ahead and kind of work with the petals a little bit. It'll make it easier. Once the flower is done, it'll make it so much easier to work with the petals. Okay. Sorry, I just realized I had the TV running, and you're probably not going to be able to hear me well. I was watching a movie called Once Upon a Time, and it's actually a series, and they're into the reruns right now. Oh, okay. Now, lots of people like to also break them up. You can actually do that. Break them up a bit. It's so much easier to work with the cardstock. Okay, now we can get started. And what we're going to do, this is going to be the inside of the flower, and we're going to roll inward. Okay, if you take this flower and you start rolling from this way out, then once you get the flower started, you're only going to have the yellow section, the yellow showing. So here we're going to roll in, and you take it and you just start rolling, and you just roll, get a nice tight roll. This flower I cut at 3.5 inches, and even though it's pretty big, once you get it all rolled up, you're going to see that it's really not quite as large. And then just take the bottom and just kind of squeeze it in. Okay, you can release it. And now what I like to do is I just like to just kind of unravel it a bit, and there goes the flower. You can see it starting to form its shape. Okay, so now we're ready for a little bit of glue. And I'm going to take this, it's the liquid, close to my heart liquid glass. I like this. And let me see, squeeze it out. Alright. Oh, it's been bunching up on me lately. Let me see what I can do about it. It's been clogging up quite a bit. See what I can do here. Okay, let's see. Take the liquid glass and just kind of work with it. There you go. And just take your flower and continue to unravel it a bit. You want nice good size flower. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it set for a little bit, let the glue dry, and then I will come back and I will show you how to work with the petals. Okay, now my flower has dried, and this is how you work with the petals. We want to kind of work them out so that the flower looks natural. And you can either take your tweezers or your paper piercer, and you can work with it this way. I like using the tweezers a little bit better. It gives me better control. And you just take the petals and you just kind of work them out. Uh-oh. Didn't have a good grip. Okay. And by using the tweezers, it gives me a chance to get in here. And because see, the petals are pretty close together. And then I just kind of work it out. Some of these petals are quite large, so you start with the center, work it out, and then go to the sides, and you start getting this really natural looking rose. Okay, this piece is going to be a little bit more difficult, but there you go. You can work it out. And actually, the glue is dried enough for me to work with, but it's still a little bit wet, so it's going to give me an opportunity. If I need to adjust it, I can. See, the flower was starting to look oblong, so now I've given it a more rounder look. There we go. Okay, and here's your rose. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Now if you let it dry completely, they get really hard, and they get a really good shape to them, and you can use them for your scrapbooking pages. You can use them on your albums. You can use them just about anywhere. So there we go. I hope you like. Thanks. Bye.